Good morning, everyone. Welcome into North Dakota Today. At Peace Integrative Mental Health Clinic, they are providing resources for patients in North Dakota and Minnesota, especially during the holiday season. Ami is a specialist in family medicine and psychiatry at the clinic and is joining us this morning to share more ahead of Christmas weekend. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so nice to have you.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, anytime we can shine light on mental health, we will take it. So just tell us about the Peace Clinic.
Yes, so at Peace Integrative Mental Health Clinic, it's a private practice. So I'm the owner of the clinic. We started about 1.5 years ago, and I provide mental health treatment, so things like anxiety, depression, PTSD, ADHD. So I evaluate, assess, and treat using medication management. So it's been really nice to be able to provide, those services, mental health services in the community. So mostly patients in North Dakota and Minnesota area.
Yeah, so tell us about the focus on the need. I feel like sometimes people maybe don't realize that they're suffering from depression. Maybe they don't understand what each of those symptoms are. Is that something you kind of see with patients?
Absolutely, yes. That's something that's very common, because sometimes when people think about mental health, there's this generalized term as like, oh, I don't really feel anxious, or I don't really feel depressed or sad. But when you actually get a chance to sit down and talk to them and you ask them, well, have you been having issues with your sleep, where that you're sleeping too much or not sleeping at all? Is there a change in your appetite where you're eating too much or not eating at all? Are you noticing that you're withdrawing from people a little bit more than the usual and kind of self-isolating, not finding pleasure in things that you used to enjoy? Those are all, and most often people will say yes, yes, yes. Well, those all encompasses what anxiety and depression looks like. So it's always good to kind of check in with a provider just to kind of see how I'm doing overall. So
wow. And then as a private practice, you also do telehealth.
I do.
So we don't have to come to you. We don't have to see you in person if we don't want to, right?
No.
And that's, I feel like, and that's what a lot of people are looking for in this day and age. We want to call you from our couch.
Yes.
So how does that work?
That's been one of the, when it comes to COVID, I feel as though that's one of the positive things that really came from COVID, is that being able to have that opportunity to see your provider in the comfort of your own home. Or sometimes, let's say, people don't have to take off from work, because, I can go on my lunch break and just, go on my phone and see my provider that way. So it has been really amazing, and just also extending mental health care to rural services, people that may not have transportation. So it has been really nice, and has definitely improved our ability to care for patients. Or sometimes people have really bad anxiety where they can't leave their house. But if they're able to see a provider, whether it's a therapist or someone for medication management, start the treatment, and then they have the opportunity to say, okay, now I can go into the clinic, because now they feel like their anxiety or their depression is at a level where they can function better, and be able to be a productive member of society and, function at their maximum capacity. So,
And you really just want the best for your patients, I can tell.
Absolutely.
So we're heading into the holidays. Christmas is this weekend, the New Year right around the corner. Is this a time where you see people really kind of struggling with mental health?
Absolutely. The holidays can be a very positive thing for most people. And I always joke about being in North Dakota. I always say we should get some form of tax thing so that we can take a vacation, because this time of the year
we don't have any sunshine.
I know.
Yeah.
So that definitely affects people's mental health. So we see a lot of the seasonal depression stuff this time of the year for most people, but also holidays. There are some people that may have lost family members, so this time of the year may be really hard to cope. So being able to know that there are services available to be able to get the help and the support that you need to help get you through either the winter months or just the holidays in general. So
because we know winter isn't quite here yet weather-wise, but she will be, and she'll be sticking around.
Absolutely. Yes.
So what do you have to say for anybody listening at home who thinks maybe I should reach out? What would you suggest that they do?
I will say definitely reach out. And one of the really cool things about why transitioning to private practice too is just being able to provide care that's different from what we're used to, and being able to actually meet the patients at their own, their own basic needs, and be able to, it's not just about here go another pill, here go another pill. It's actually sitting there and getting to know the person.
Yeah.
Right? And a big part of that, if you hear about mental health or even physical health nowadays, it's like people just feel like they want to be heard. Like, you know, you're not just another patient, you're not just another number, you know, just feeling like this person's actually listening to me. That's the only way we're able to figure out, you know, from a diagnostic standpoint, what is actually going on with this person. Is it more psychosocial factors, you know, that's happening, you know?
I'm so sorry, we're running out of time. No,
good.
but you're saying the most eloquent things, and I feel so sorry.
You're good,
Really quickly, how do we reach out? How do we find more information?
Yes, so you can find information-wise on our website. So at peaceclinic.com, you can call us at 701-660-3006. Usually we're able to get you in within a day or two in terms of services-wise. Paperwork goes by really easy and stuff, and you know, so just take that next step. You know, people make New Year resolution about physical health. Just, you know, this year maybe focusing more on our mental health, and let's, you know, get those two things working together.
I love that. Ami, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so sorry
No,
we have to
you're
get
good.
out of here.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy
Merry
Holidays.
Christmas. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back, everybody. Stick around.